G'day everybody. Now everybody enjoyed my previous life story on Katie. This is another one. You see, Katie has a husband, and this is him now, Bernard. You see, Bernard is a great baseball fan, and there happens to be a championship baseball series on in Canberra on the weekend of February 8 and 9 in 2013, where the Canberra Cavalry were playing Perth, and Katie hated baseball and tried to figure out a way to get out of it. But Bernard tried to con her into going, and Katie said, "I ain't in the mood for baseball. So you just go ahead and I will wait for the next person to come and ask me what their previous life was." And after 3 hours, Katie was playing games with her fingers, like the games we played when we were friends at school. But Katie was on her own, and in about 15 minutes she got a call, and surprise, surprise, it was the cavalry pitcher who was really feeling insecure. And this was true. It wasn't a ploy to get Katie to the baseball either. And whether Katie believed that or not, she just couldn't take chances. Well, she bought her crystal ball and also her previous lives app on her iPad and tried to figure out the pitcher's previous life so he can just concentrate on the present day. When she arrived at Narrabundah Ballpark, Katie got to the gate, and what her reasons for being there didn't cover her for emergency free entry, so she had to pay $12. Oh, what a bummer. When Katie got into the cavalry dressing room, she went up to the pitcher and listened to what was on her mind, and he suddenly started to talk about who died in the Civil War and how many years ago was the Great Depression. "I think I died in it," he said, "and I was a great cricketer, but I lost interest in it." What gives, Katie? What does this mean? Katie got her book out and told him that in the Civil War, you were John Bernsley. You see, you were killed trying to defend your property. And since that day, the USA brought in guns so that people can defend themselves. And also, mate, you were Douglas Jardine. You created Bodyline. And I am glad to tell you that Douglas's spirit can make or break you tonight. And after that, instead of going home, Katie didn't want to waste the baseball ticket and went over to sit with Bernard. Bernard was happy that she helped the pitcher because they did win the night before. They did win the night before, but he wanted to make sure they win tonight. And Perth started with some good baseball. But despite of the desperate times when Perth had the lead, and when they were tied, Canberra won the game 7-6, and they won the Claxton Shield. And after the presentation and celebrations with the team, the pitcher said, "Thanks to Katie for clearing his head." And Katie said she is glad to have helped. Yes, Katie is busy trying to save the world from corruption, and she will not miss anyone who needs her help in her expertise. Talking about previous lives. And that's a great story. We all have them. You just got to make sure whether you really want to believe them. Okay? Religion's nothing wrong.